What's good, y'all? It's your boy AJ. Welcome back to another Newt's Top 5 video. Look, I'm not here to waste any more time, so without further ado, man, let's get it. Newt's Top 5, let's get it.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Whoa, what happened? Come on. Her face, her head is glitching. This is very interesting. Look at, bro, that has to be like a camera glitch, man.
The video seems
that gotta be a camera glitch. Look, what human does this? Look, see how her body kind of like, there's a trail behind her? Look, that's a camera glitch, look.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
Really?
Creepily enough,
I never
a
knew
few
that.
minutes later, and this happens.
The brakes failed.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says.
Bro, bro, I don't know if that's coincidence or what, but is that real? I mean, this proof, it showed it that it's real, but I don't know. It's, bro, if you're in a video with no head, bro, that's automatic. You're not gonna live that long anymore, bro. That's crazy.
Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
That's crazy. What was up with the driver?
A woman named Brenda says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Hi. Is that a kid? It went away.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
Well, now you have.
Something at the door.
That's got to be real.
Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier.
Rachel.
Rachel.
Look, I understand. Look, rest in peace to your what do you say, dad or grandpa? Rest in peace to him. But you don't have to live there, man. Come on. I feel like if somebody had died in their house, their spirit is gonna haunt the house forever. I'm not staying in that house. I don't care if I grew up in the house or what. I'm moving away. I'm not trying to deal with that.
The couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
See? Who would want to deal with that? Nah.
Let me just show you.
I'm gonna always believe my theory.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Wait, so it was unlocked the whole time? And you're not gonna lock it? Don't tell me the lock's on the outside, which makes no sense.
And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no
Crazy.
draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house.
That's a smart
But
idea.
this is when things get even creepier.
They better be forget too.
Okay, so
Left for
we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh,
It doesn't want you to go.
oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in
Yep.
the car.
Why aren't you in
I'm
the car?
leaving, like-
Go ahead and go.
I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before.
That ghost is angry.
Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Of course
But
it is.
some think it might have been something more sinister that had
No.
taken up residence in the house.
He doesn't
But
want you to leave.
what do you think? The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to
Accidentally?
catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it?
Or you see what?
As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them.
Oh, I didn't see
But
that.
a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she
Shadow
only
figure.
noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think?
Bro, the girl behind
Was
her should
someone
be scared,
stalking them
man.
through the remote woods? Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay. A
Stay
guy
away
named
from that
Brendan
group,
has a
man.
YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little
course
town
it doesn't.
in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Look how dark it is, man.
Listen to me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van. That must do.
Don't make any sudden movements. Yo.
Hey!
What? Bro, yeah, you gotta get the freak up out of there, man.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god.
Thought that was a freaking creature. Smash glass. Bro, yeah, get the freak up out of there, man. Bro, you doing all that? Well, I was about to say, you doing all that moving. I still
Someone
haven't
with
heard
a
the car
flashlight
going.
skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside. Luckily,
Bro, that scared the
Brendan
freak out
yells
of
and
me.
sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat,
Dude,
and
that's
the
a huge
dashboard, you'd be
thing.
surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel,
bet.
Brendan Explores.
You can low-key live in that van.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official.
Go ahead and do
be
that,
sure
y'all.
to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out.
There is.
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Why is it playing an A? He's playing the A note.
Who's there?
See, I know my music sounds.
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well,
Exactly.
that's exactly what he did. Carter
Good.
moved right out of that house.
Got happy.
And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers.
Under
A
the
video
covers.
poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
It's under the covers? Bro. Dude, listen, man, listen. Bro, being under the covers should be the most sacred thing, like, bro. If you see a monster in your room or something like that, you're supposed to hide under the covers. That's supposed to give you invincibility. But this sucker's under the covers, bro. You're dead.
Nah.
That's the one thing you
Yeah,
need to be safe.
Because let me hit it now. And then
Yeah.
Shut up.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving
he
around
feel
in a
something,
strange
or-
erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again.
There's like a little
So, just what
spider
do
in
you
there.
think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
Yeah, man. that's
Honestly, the
disgusting.
thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there. So either
Look,
way,
I wasn't trying not to
this
say nothing,
video
but-
is truly disturbing. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call
I've been
comes
there.
into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello, 911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello?
That doesn't sound like an Erica, man.
Hello?
What's she saying? Said something about laser beam or something like that. I
There's a
don't
lot
know.
of static, and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Exactly. There's nothing you can really do.
Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Working in the dark.
Probably just a random
A man
man.
in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Oh. Yeah,
As the
see
man
that?
approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away.
This is
And
obviously
then,
real.
whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And
Like his
considering
back
that the
hurts.
rest of the video is in sharp focus,
Like
it
his
seems
back is
very
hurting.
unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera.
Nah, that's
So,
a ghost.
just who or what is this? Scurry
Somebody with
videos.
back pain.
So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy.
Let's get it.
Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mama, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up. Now this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
What the freak was that? Oh, it's the dude in the back seat. Look at that.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have pulled over. I'm fighting everybody, man. Everybody got out the car. No, I'm not even gonna fight you. Everybody got the car, and I'm just driving away. Simple as that, man. Don't ever do that if I'm driving, man. Bro.
And dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
Look at that. I mean, really looking at it, like, face on, it's not scary, but like, if you're driving for a long time, for hours, and you see something on the corner of your eye directly at your window, staring at you, that's gonna scare you. Like, I'm telling you, don't do that prank. It'll leave you stranded.
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement.
That is
but
terrifying.
You see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
What? Bro, you're gonna traumatize your kids, man. In the closet? Bro, you're gonna traumatize your kids, man.
Hello? Right here, I'm right here. 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 Bye-bye, Jay. Bye-bye, Jay.
So he already got up.
Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing?
Look.
That's too damn loud, bro.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, go ahead and turn back around. Yep.
Hey, look, I was trying to. Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about. Yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner. For real, for real. The f. Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it off right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I love you guys, and until next time, peace.